I was like, I kind of hear your game through your headphones.
Yeah.
Just say, especially the wah 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 wah.
Yeah, which I swear is part of the song and not because I have all my lives.
I swear, I'm not low on hit points. It's just the part of the song. Splatfest. Ooh. Are you feeling fresh out there? We're off the hook, coming to you live from Ink Topless Square. What do you think came first, the chicken or the egg? Head over to the Splatfest terminal and pick a side. And Splatfest stages are the whatever. This is just like the regular friggin' off the hook thing. Also. My mic is active at all times because we're tapping.
Alright.
Also, on a side note, my mic's probably a little overly sensitive. No, it has the audio sensitivity setting. La. Yeah, it only unbleeps for a moment, which is weird. Oh, just because of... La. Actually, wait a minute. Hello. Alright, that's better. Okay, so you know what the issue was? There wasn't anything wrong on the stream, but on Discord, apparently, I was emitting the game sounds into Discord.
Alright.
She's back! Oh, everyone's one of the updates everyone's excited for is the fact that they're putting Koei back in the square after you completed certain things in the game. Oh! Ha! Nobody calls me chicken. You know what's from, right?
No.
Back to the Future.
Oh.
Specifically Back to the Future 2 or 3. Well, actually, I think this drawing was taken out straight out of Back to the Future 2. Yeah, because for 2 and 3 they wanted to make a little bit of an ongoing plot. And the first one was about standing up to yourself against bullies. I guess for 2 and 3, you give Marty the opposite problem.
Oh, did you see any of the Team Scootaloo?
Team Scootaloo? Ah!
So which team are we?
I guess egg.
Yay.
Because you scientifically proven the egg came first. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun. Don't stop all the way. The Marge meme. Okay, one more place I want to advertise myself at least. Alright, anyway. No friends are joinable. I mean, I wanted to say about the thing like, oh, join friends that are on the same team, but then you run the problem of people making pre-mades in the puck section, so...
Yeah.
It only works normally because, yeah, because of the whole, what am I thinking of? Oh yeah, the random team factor. Which is a nice little solution to the problem. It's like, oh, just scramble the teams every round.
Yeah.
just let the friends play together, but just don't let them pick teams. I think I made a mistake. I think I chose the popular team.
Huh? I thought you always pulled your team first.
Well, yeah, but if you're the unpopular team, it automatically makes the whole game once it finds a team for you, since it there's no queue time. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens as the night goes on. That might have been a one-time fluke. Or maybe the teams are relatively even. Oh, white's a color in Splatoon again.
Yay!
Well, what? I get yellow's yolk, but I would have chosen the other way around. Yolk.
I would have made it more of a green color.
Why?
Because I'm in the third. Ew! I'm getting all the pump right out.
Ah! It's a little weird seeing the map at night. Especially when it's daylight out. So one downside though is we're gonna just have the Splatfest music the whole time and not any of the Italian or any of the Irish rock jingles or jazz jingles. It pushed forward, but only enough to kill me when I teleported in. Alternatively, you can call this egg yolks versus egg whites. Well, I'm glad I picked Team Egg Yolk then. Because I don't see the point in straight egg whites. Egg yolks, the yolk is the best part.
Yeah, but see, white also eat before cooking.
Well, yeah, but I'm just talking about when you're just eating eggs. Cooking's cooking. There's lots of things I like as an ingredient for something else that I don't like to eat itself. Mushrooms being one of them.
Yeah.
Are we gonna lose this in the last 30 seconds? We were like holding them back almost the whole match, and then they pushed out. Come on, guys! We had him! We should have had him. We had him pushed all the way to their spawn for like most of the match. Chatbot for Mixer. Oh, there we go. Now all the chats should be showing up. Okay, chat should work now. Dob dooba dab dob. I'm probably not gonna get too deep into Splatfest, given I can only play for 2 hours until Left 4 Dead. But hey, Pikachu, welcome to the stream. Pikachu, there's something, I choose you.
Yeah, those are the only ones in that song I know.
Isn't there something like, because you are my brother?
No, I think that's what they
No, I think like when you say my, not like a literal biological brother, obviously, but like, you know, when you have a friend that you call a brother. I thought that's what it was.
I love you.
In this game we play something, ahead. We've been training all our life. There's something. Cause even masters have to learn, they will always find something new. Smash Bros. Is coming. Yeah, I know. Most of my hype is kind of lost on the, well, I kind of knew it was going to come out eventually. But yeah, I'm excited for it and gonna get it. Forgive me for not, like, being so excited and jumping out of my chair, but...
I am surprised we're getting it this soon, though.
Yeah, that honestly, that's the only surprise, that we're getting it this soon.
Yeah, I was expecting 2019 early.
Yeah, and, well, I mean, who knows, it might be the first game to get delayed, but... But so far there hasn't been a Switch delay, so optimism. Right?
Yeah.
I can't believe it, Mario's gonna be in Smash! That still cracks me up. I wish I thought to tweet that on my own.
Apparently, people are saying that they want 6 jams in
I'd still rather have Undyne in it.
Yeah, I'm done with the grade.
Undyne would be a way cooler character to play as than Sans. That's not to say either of them are my favorite character, but I think as a fighter, Undyne would be the coolest one to play.
Yeah, Undyne and Medicine can also be cool.
True. Oh yeah, thanks for sending me, thanks for sending me the friend request. Unless I get, like, 4 Team Egg players, friend request won't matter, but...
It'll be just some teacher.
Yeah, I mean, I'll accept them all later. I'm just not gonna bother accepting them during the stream like I normally do. Unless I get 4 egg players. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, and the expansion coming out for Splatoon. Yeah, that's something I'll definitely buy. I hope they make the single player in it way more interesting than they did the in-game one. Also, if you want my friend code, there it is.
As someone who probably won't ever care about Splatoon single player.
All right, Blue Cat. I'll accept all of them after the stream for this one because the Splatfest is going on, and unless I get a full team, we can't play together. So it's like, what's the point? You know? So I didn't realize I didn't change out my work uniform yet, but it just looks like a purple shirt in the webcam. So.
Oh, I was hoping it was the McNugget shirt.
No, it's a Fries shirt. I wish
the McNugget shirt would be awesome for this.
Oh, I wish I had the McNugget shirt, actually. Oh, Nugget Man. Oh, Nugget Man. Heading on down to that old promised land. Happy the meals have... Happy the meals haven't been the same since the Nugget Man came our way. Oh, Team Egg versus Team Egg. Yeah, Team Egg's a more popular team.
Oh, duh, because this is Mary's team.
Oh, shit. You're right. This is... So anyone who's indecisive on the egg thing, or would rather play Waifu Wars than the egg game, would choose that team.
Which I don't understand. Pearl's perfectly respectable.
That's...
Nothing wrong with Mary, but, you know...
I mean... I wouldn't ship myself with either of them, but that's just because they're squid people. But yeah, I actually think, God. Name them both for me, please.
Pearl and Mary.
Pearl and Mary. Yeah, it's like I know who is who when other people say it, just I can't think of their names when I want to say them.
Just think of Pearl and Robert.
But anyway, Mary. I know, I like Mary's design. I thought Mary just had a really fun design, and she's way more animated than Pearl. Like between the two of them, she has way more personality. But I don't know. Maybe I care more about the less superficial things in character design. There's a lot of Japanese games for a region-based competition. I mean, I guess I know Japanese people can live in America, but still, it just seems funny. I'm playing Mario Odyssey right now. Nice. Hope you have fun with that game. I enjoyed it. I streamed the whole thing. Past archives available on YouTube. Why does this person let me do this? He did finally get me, but it took him way longer to kill me than it should have. I was literally just walking backwards, throwing bombs at him, and going squid, letting it refill, throwing another bomb at him. I mean, I was being dumb. Why wasn't I dead yet? You know? That's kind of the situation there was there. Why is Mixer messing up? I can't follow. Try refreshing the page. Or loading the page in a new tab or something. I don't know. I don't do stuff on Mixer a lot, so I wouldn't know how to fix it if there is a solution to it. So I only stream to it. I usually watch stuff on either Twitch or YouTube. I mean, I have a couple friends who are on Mixer who I follow just because of my friends, but they also do multi-stream like I do, so I just watch them on Twitch. What's your favorite weapon? The roller. Because it's literally the only weapon I play in normal games.
I don't know, I prefer the dualies.
Now, I have tried other weapons because Salmon Run forces you to. And not that, you know, I mind that much. I mean, the other weapons are still well done. I don't feel handicapped by having a particular weapon, except for, oddly enough, other types of rollers. I'm just so used to mine that anything different feels like a handicap. You know what I mean? Yeah, but I've been a roller kind of guy. Maybe just leave it to me to pick the melee DPS option. Apparently, I'm the worst egg player.
Yeah, I'm not really good with snipers in this game.
Oh, of course, another thing too about Splatfest is you don't have separate competitive versus casual. So all the competitive players are now in a pool together with the casuals.
Yeah.
Except, why? I mean, I will accept it, Blue, don't get me wrong, but why is it important that I accept it now? Why do I... It's not... You can't join me. Until the Splatfest is over, you can't join me, so I'm just going to accept you when the stream's over. Any other day, yes, I would have accepted you already, but... yeah, it serves no purpose, you know? It's a lot of hassle on my part because I have to hit home at a specific point to keep from getting disconnected from the lobby and all that fun stuff. Someone's name is Sir Shadow. Like from Sonic and the, Black Knight? Sir Shadow?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't have any Sir Shadow quotes, but I know a few Shadow quotes. Oh, the weird space-themed, No, it's weird. When they introduce new maps, they give... Is this a new map, or is it just like a Splatfest exclusive map?
I don't know. I don't remember the dome one.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Are these maps exclusive to Splatfest, or do they just give it a normal theme when it leaves Splatfest? Like, this is the map layout, but it's not what the map's gonna look like. Because every time they do a third map for the Splatfest, it's always like space-themed. But they always say like, oh hey, we brought in a new map for the, you know.
Yeah.
So I need to look into what the hell that actually means. It does, no, the yellow and the white does make you immediately think of eggs. And not anything else the colors can happen to be. Well, except for maybe mayo and mustard.
And even with mayo, you think of that.
That's true. Well, at least real mayo, anyway. I don't know about the current modern store stuff. But then I guess it does have to put it contains eggs, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So, okay. With both homemade mayo and homemade eggnog, it's all the stuff's good, but they're just like completely different. Like to the point that you wonder how the store-bought stuff even has the same name. Like, I mean, all eggnog's good, but just like homemade eggnog's just a completely different thing. Dun 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 dun. For a minute to fight for your team. Keep your flag up, flag up. Marks on the target, something. Really, you close into the dome to basically have like a shield against anything outside of it.
Yeah.
Oh, but you can still teleport into and out of it if you have a teammate in there. That's a neat gimmick, but it just like, it feels like one team can just lock in, whatever team happens to be already winning, it just guaranteeing them the win, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's an anti-comeback mechanic is what that dome is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially since the center usually ends up a lot of times being the most important part because it's just so centralized in the map and key to getting around.
Yeah.
Usually whoever owns the center doesn't necessarily always win, but they always have an advantage.
Yeah.
Also occurred to me other people probably already were spending time leveling up their shirts for the Splatfest and I didn't.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Yeah, that's one thing I didn't realize. But it's like, I want to wait till the Splatfest to choose teams so that I can organize with people and be like, hey, do we have how many people on each team? But then I get myself on the shirt. 11 p.m. where I'm at, in my time zone, but yeah. The Splatfest does... the Splatfest is a full 24 hours. Of course, I'm only going to be streaming, like... 2 hours the whole thing because I'd already had a Left 4 Dead thing planned with a few people, so I'm gonna switch over to streaming that. So when I stop streaming Splatoon, that's just to set up Left 4 Dead. And depending on how long or short that is, I mean, I can't promise you I'll continue streaming Splatoon afterwards, but if the Left 4 Dead session is short enough, I might.
So how long have you been playing?
Eh.
I have not lost one yet.
50-50 on my end.
Alright.
So I will say, one thing this does make me nostalgic for is the server test. Because the server test was a Splatfest. And people were complaining about how there were no options to play with friends, but that's just how the Splatfest works. Now, where the hell did that come from? $8 p.m. my time, yeah. I don't know what time's quote-unquote server time for Nintendo, but... hopefully they do more licensed Splatfest, because those are actually really fun. Like when we get Autobots versus Decepticons and things like that.
Yeah.
We need Star Wars versus Star Trek.
That'd be cool. Captain Kirk versus Captain Picard.
Who's Captain Picard?
I have problem saying his name, but he's the one from the Next Generation.
Okay. It's a trap versus I'm a firing my laser. Two dead memes going at it. steamed clams versus steamed hams. Was there already a Sun versus Moon one?
I don't know, but with the new Pokemon games, I assume
They did Pokemon Red versus Pokemon Blue.
Huh.
Well, that was a losing one for... Why am I going against all the good chicken teams?
Well, because they know how to run away.
I mean, even when we win, it's a close one, you know? Someone with a Japanese game is playing some 60 seconds game.
Oh, he's on your friends list too.
Oh, did we friend him in a stream or something?
Maybe.
Dub dob dooba dob dub. Dooba dooba deep dub. Yeah. Froggy, where are you? Yay, longer queue times. Another dome again. Not sure how much I really like this dome map. Anyone hyped about the Nintendo Direct 2 days ago? It was dope, I will say that. Always wanted to play, but never had a PlayStation. Oh, Crash. Oh, you're gonna get Crash?
Yeah.
You look like an E. Oh, yeah, because they put Spyro on GameCube, but not Crash. The coolest is you could put... Did they put the crossover game on GameCube? Or the Spyro side of it?
Those were both on Game Boy Advance.
Oh, I thought they had console versions, too. But it's possible that that was the only one we were aware of. Yeah, I thought the Game Boy Advance were just the mobile ports of the console versions of it. But again, the point being is that they weren't they didn't have a console version of it on Nintendo systems.
Yeah, because they quit making Crash games, so they kept Spyro for a while.
Oh, so by the time they went third party, they were done making Crash games.
Yeah.
And that's why, since they did the remake, they're like, oh, it's on Switch.
I mean, to be fair, people hated the latest Spyro game.
Damn it! Yes. No, the dome closed. I was going to teleport the person inside, but... No, but wait, this time it opened! No, no it didn't. Never mind. That explains why Noah was in the dome, because we were kind of dominating the rest of the map anyway.
You have a lot of money.
Oh, it's just because I don't spend it? Should I start spending it?
I don't know.
I've been playing exclusively rollers. I've not been buying very many other weapons.
I should probably run through and spend what I got, too.
On a side note, can you at least hit pause on the stream? It's not hurting it too bad, but still.
I'm watching. Just a lot of times where you
Well,
can.
okay. Okay, well, okay. At least hit the low quality option, please. Like 360, 480p, something like that.
Alright, better.
A little bit, but it's still impacting it.
How about now?
Yeah, it's a bit better, but nah, well. The stream quality is one of the few things that genuinely just have straight up going for me. That's like objectively something I have. That's because most of the other factors are subjective to begin with. Oh, that would have been a sweet revenge kill. Oh, there's also Team Egg versus Team Egg. This doesn't even count for anything. Okay, now we're dominating, but this is a Team Egg versus Team Egg. Alright, here we go. Who won? Team Egg or Team Egg? Team Egg! It's just a curiosity, what does happen if you pause it? Or what did you do?
I did turn the pause.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's possible there's just a lot of other internet stuff, or the internet speed right now is... Because it's mostly good, it just occasionally dips to 39, you know? 3900. Which it doesn't normally do, but... Could just be a week. Could also just be the fact that it's the weekend, too.
Could be.
Or the fact that I have the Left 4 Dead server running on one of my computers, so it's calling out to the internet. Hey, a map I haven't played on yet during the Splatfest. I just kept landing on 2 of the 3 maps the whole time for me. Damn it, Bean! I think Team Chicken's got this one. Have you still won every one you've been in?
I lost one.
Why are you getting all these like really awesome teams and I'm just getting splatted by... It's not just the fact that I'm getting splatted, it's more the fact that I get splatted and I look like, guys, what have you been doing? When I look at the map. Mr. Crash Bandicoot coming to Switch is a big deal. I mean, I think too many people forget that only us only the really dedicated gamers have one console. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, especially like I feel like Nintendo is one of those systems that a lot of families are likely to only have a Nintendo. Since it's always been the kind of the option that has games for the whole family. And I mentioned with what Dob dooba dob dob. Dabba dooba dob dob. Yeah, showing promise so far in this one. Ah. I was supposed to kill you. Neuro that kills people when I do that. How'd he live? Why? All these matches are the same way for me. We start out dominating them until the last minute, and then they crush us in the last minute. Like you're thinking like, yeah, this is when we're gonna win. And then they crush us when the last minute music starts playing. Like, what the hell? Dob-a-doob-a-dab-dob. I've been seeing fan art of this girl everywhere for months, just to learn she isn't some popular fan artist interpretation of May from Pokemon. So curious, that's the picture in question. Showing it to the webcam for the stream, not showing it to you.
Oh.
Who's that guy? Do you know that character?
I do not.
Alright. I mean, you were more likely to know than I was, but... I understand you don't... Oh, I didn't realize there are other things that go up and down. I thought it was only the central one. Still, it's kind of... weird. The other ones look cool, but the dome I kind of don't like. It just locks a part of the map, you know? It makes it like a section of... And it's like, it creates the question of how important is it that we own the dome? Because you can win without it, but you do kind of have to own enough the land to make up for it if you don't have it. You know? Ah, I was trying to sneak up on one person and someone else ninja'd me in a samurai costume. Okay, what's the deal with ninjas versus samurais? Even though historically ninjas were more the good guys than the samurai were. It's kind of ironic, really, when you think about it. And it's kind of, but this one they only won because they happen to have two people in the damn dome. Yeah, we were really close to a tie, and we had the... Oh, communication error. Great, so this whole match doesn't even count. But, like, we had the entire dome area, right? It was all yellow. Two people slip in there at the last minute when it closes down, and we only lose by, like, 2%.
Oh.
Like, I hate the dome! It's stupid. And I don't even feel like it's that fun when you're the one taking it. It's just like, oh, hey, the dome happened to close on me. Okay? I inked it. Now I'm teleporting out. You know? This is dumb. Dabba-dooba-dab-dub. Lost connection to the team, return to the lobby. boy, this is starting again. Link's new final smash should be Stasis. That would be awesome, wouldn't it? What if they... The question is, though, are they going to replace, Oh, his instead of the hook shot, like, it should function the same, but he should use, like, things on his, pad for it, you know? Like, imagine if he used the magnet and pulled you in. Wouldn't that look cool? Rip chat for an hour. Yeah, I know, right, Frisco? Nah, that's what it's like for us really small streamers. Oh, that's shy. Anyway, how are you doing, Frisco, Austin? I don't know what the stream delay is like on Mixer compared to the other sites. You don't need the ink walls, dude. Oh, I accidentally teleport the other guy that's also in the dome. Just teleport the friggin' spawn. Still not a fan of the dome gimmick, but whatever. I guess there are two other areas too that close off pretty early on in the match too. Yeah, I mean we won, but it was just like we had the dome, you know. Oh, they had disconnect too because there's a question mark person with that's level 1. Unless they really just named themselves question mark question mark question mark. You're never truly a video editor until you spend a ludicrous amount of time on something cool that may be on screen for like 5 seconds. Yep, I've done that. I've done that. Especially that, God, remember that CinemaSins joke I did for the Left 4 Dead video? It's not even out yet.
Yeah.
Like, that took a lot of time for just a quick... Even though that was just a silly little gag. That took a little bit of time for you to figure out the timer and all that other stuff. It was fun to do, though. Yeah, communication error. Wonderful. What's with Mixer today? No, I have no idea. I don't watch things on Mixer. Like, I don't know. I just stream to it. I guess I do know that sometimes my chat client struggles to connect to it, but that would be it. Well, I mean, you don't have to put up with it. You can go to the other link. You have options to watch me on. Unless you're watching me on Xbox. I have streams at all of those links. And again, that Team Egg versus Team Egg. Damn. How did I roll someone? How did I roll over someone who was in the middle of starting a SmackDown? The co-founder should fix Mixer, they own it. That's not how that works. I mean, it's not always how that works. Typically, just because you're a co-founder doesn't mean you know how to program, it just means you're good at business. A lot of times, like founders and co-founders just hire other people to do the programming, and they just market the product out to people. This guy's pretty gore. I'm just watching because I want Splatoon 2, and if my... Oh, sorry for being a bit boring today. Most of my value comes from interacting with chat, and chat's been kind of quiet today. So sorry. Later on, I'll be playing Left 4 Dead with a couple other people that are more entertaining than I am, apparently. Go ahead and watch me then, but... No, he said we want to be watching Splatoon 2, which... If I didn't already make plans with them, I would just be doing Splatoon 2 all day. Dun, dun, dun. Ow. Bonk. Ah! I was gonna get that other guy. It's okay, because you're helping me out. Yeah, I mean, I won't be doing this for too long, but I hope you can. I think you can hop. Should be able to hop on someone else's Splatoon stream. Because I doubt I'm the only one streaming the Splatfest to Mixer, right? If I was, I'd be disappointed. I would be disappointed in Mixer for only giving me 3 views. No, wait, except for Mixer kind of broken, so. Yeah, I've heard. It seems to not be. Yeah. I need caffeine or something. That might help. Yeah, the mixer. I guess you could say the Mixer app is a fixer-upper. Eh? Alright, I've quit now. Dub, tuba, dub, dub. Whew. More team egg versus egg. Why do people want to just throw each other's eggs at each other? Guys, quit playing with your eggs.
But Timmy proud parent.
Timmy proud parent. I guess that's the real reason why I should have picked Team Egg, shouldn't it have been? Because Tim proud parent. It's hard boiled. And then there goes all the theories about how Timmy's lay eggs. There. Ah, chasing me! How's your Splatfest theme going?
I think I had 18,800 egg powers.
Okay, but how's it been going for you? Yeah, anything noteworthy happen? Wow, they say I was boring. You still record videos and stuff. Really, you gotta figure out how to be entertaining, right? But the bum 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 bum. Oh, that guy got splatted hard. That's an ocean blue versus neon green over here. Let's see, slime versus. See, what's normally slime versus blueberry? Pokemon blue versus Pokemon green.
Quite a few Russian players tonight.
Oh, are people with Russian names at least?
Yeah.
I guess they really like the Mags.
I think they're trying to rig the election.
You think they're trying to rig the election? See, they got Russian players on both sides, and all the ones on one side are throwing their matches.
Let's throw the matches like eggs.
You know what? Yeah. Also, you know what's kind of taunting me a bit?
What?
They inked the entire inside of the dome, but the little teleporting insides for green. What the hell does that goopy thing even do? Because they have a circle. There was a green circle on there. What does that do? Hey. Shadow Boy? Wasn't there a Shadow guy with a... I thought it was like Professor Shadow or something earlier. No, it was Sir Shadow. We got Sir Shadow, now we have Shadow Boy! It's me, Shadow Boy! This is who I am! A dabba dooba dabba dooba dabba dooba dob dob. At one of these Splatfests, I'm gonna have to try and actually sit down and play it for more than 2 hours, but something always happens on the same damn day as the Splatfest that keeps me from being able to play it all day. And this time it just happens to be Left 4 Dead.
This time it just happens to be the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, I know.
All you want to do is
well, which is funny, because Splatoon is the squid apocalypse.
But the squids are cuter.
True. And the humans are fully extinct in the Splatoon world. A bit of a lag spike there. Oh, American versus Cheddar. That's gotta be a good Splatfest.
Maybe it's that one better stick to your
Oh, what's a yellow cheese that isn't obviously a particular nation? Which is hard because all cheeses are named after locations. Fun fact if you didn't know that.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, maybe not all cheeses, but at least, 90% of them.
Like Copper Jack.
Okay, Google. But I can't do that unless it's on the home screen because I didn't set that up. You know what I feel like is a much more reasonable thing to speculate over than what new characters will be in Smash? How many of the veteran characters are going to return? Like, are there any veteran characters you wish they'd swap out? More Fire Emblem characters without swords. Okay, moving on from that one. That's your rant, but it's still a good point.
You think John K could be in this next one?
Maybe.
I would love to just do hair work.
No, I think Shovel Knight will. If there was just one indie ambassador, I think it would end up being Shovel Knight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think Nintendo really likes Shovel Knight. Shovel Knight's kind of like Freedom Planet. Well, Shovel Knight's kind of like the 8-bit version of Freedom Planet, where it's like a culmination of all the 8-bit platformers. Where Freedom Planet was more is a culmination of like traditional 16-bit platformers. Like I really need to do a playthrough with Coral in that game because Coral is a bit more Mega Man X-like.
Oh.
Oh, the little cat's adorable. Even when the team loses, it's just like, Daw! Isn't it adorable the way the little cat falls over? I also like the fact that he's sleeping outside too on the big cat. No, the big cat's sleeping, he's just sitting there.
Shit.
He gives you tips. The only reason why I read the tips is because it's given to you by a little cute cat. I just want to hear what he had to say. Real cats aren't nearly that helpful. Dogs understand that we're not dogs, but want to hang out with us anyway. While cats just think we're stupid cats. Seems reasonable though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We're just really bad at being cats. Okay, Google. Cheeses are named after locations.
Here are some results from the web.
"20 foods you might not know were named after places." Lima beans from the capital of Peru. So the capital of Peru is Lima?
There you go.
Fig Newton. Nope, they're not named after Sir Isaac. The cookies were originally named for Newton, Massachusetts.
Huh.
Oh, Monterey Jack. Not named after David Jack, but when places... Wait, Monterey Jack was first... Monterey, California is what it's named after. It's funny how most of these end up being... How a lot of these end up being cheeses anyway. Okay, so I guess a lot of cheeses are named after places. Also, this is egg versus egg again. Freaking lamb. Why do so many people choose egg? They're going like...
People don't like squirrel.
Yeah. That really... They really need to not have the two be it, like, maybe they just... I don't know what the solution to that would be. I mean, apparently there were similar issues in Splatoon 1, but it wasn't nearly as dramatic. I guess because people have a... Black representation versus midget people representation. Hey, midget people don't get representation in media either. Yeah, good thing no one's actually watching me, or else that would start a controversial conversation. Definitely not one of my most entertaining streams, but it's a bit harder when I'm a bit tired and there's no one to chat to work off of. That's one of the reasons why I started doing this, because I just like having someone to actually talk to when I do this.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm just talking. Otherwise, I'm just talking to myself while I stream Splatoon on the internet. The internet. I am singing to the background music. Yeah, that was getting hard with the words I'd set myself up with. Plus, I'm really not all that great at singing either. Oh, it's funny the amount of views in Splatoon go up by a lot when there's Splatfest.
Yeah.
Oh, got the same ability twice. It's the foot. What's the one with the foot on the ink?
I don't know. Better run speed, maybe?
I need to look up which one I want the gun for and keep respecing the gear until I get what I want. Is there a way to clear only one spot?
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't waste your time on the Splatfest shit.
Well, not at this point, no. But if I actually got it before the Splatfest, that's what most people do.
Oh.
Is they put the t-shirt on beforehand and get the perks they want on it for the Splatfest.
Oh.
Anyway, more foods named after places. Vichy soy soup, named after Vinci, France, apparently. The peach is named for Persa? Huh. Anyway. I can nail someone with a bomb from around the corner. I feel like people are a lot more aggressive about squid banging than anyone in Halo ever was about teabagging. I think mostly because they can. Well, no, I was gonna say about the fact that you can do it while walking. Well, crouching was a bit more awkward just to do. You know what I mean? Yeah, but why were you teleporting in there? I already had that whole closed off area inked. I'm a roller. It's what I do. Stream dead. Yeah, stream is pretty dead. But, oh well, I'm streaming a really popular game that everyone, their dog is streaming, so.
I think everyone's playing.
Well, not everyone has a Switch.
Mm.
You know what I mean? I mean, yeah, everyone and the dog's playing it, but everyone and the dog's also streaming it, which is what directly affects me. And plus, some people play while watching people stream, too.
Mm.
I would watch stream while streaming, but that would both A, kill the internet a bit, and B, wouldn't be very conducive to playing, really. Or to stream myself. You dub. Surprised my regulars aren't here, but I guess it's just because of the time. This was a little earlier than my usual stream time, which would have made it perfect if I wasn't doing Left 4 Dead, because I'd just keep streaming. Hey, there's a Darth Maul. Darth Maul chose chicken.
Huh.
Does that make chicken the dark side?
So chicken...
Join me, and we will rule the galaxy as chicken and egg.
Original electricity.
Grilled. No, that's impossible.
Don't worry if I fucked up the chicken. We still got mashed potatoes.
Hey, I still have chicken fingers. Well, okay, I have 5 chicken fingers left. I did lose 10 of them a couple years ago.
How did you lose 10 fingers?
I mean, fuck. Sorry, I was thinking of the fact that you have 10 total when I said that. My brain pulled the number from the wrong buffer. I lost 5 of them during a fight with Obi-Wan. It's a long story.
And the other thought...
You just cut off 5 of my chicken fingers! Yeah, well, no need to jump down the deep fryer. Making chicken-related Star Wars references. Based on my matches, I know you're having a much different experience, but I'm feeling like egg's gonna win the popularity, but chicken's gonna end up winning the at least the solo section.
Are you sure? I felt like I was kicking butt.
The teams I've been paired with have been kicking our team's butt.
As I just lost. That might be the last one.
Oh, alright, fine. You know, even though the ranking's meant for you to be playing this all day, if you really want to get the top ranks, just to keep grinding at it. I do think 2 hours is kind of too long for the map changes, though. Like 1 hour would be perfect, you know. Play on one.
I didn't realize we did map trainers in Splatfest.
Oh no, they do. Yeah, there's still the 2 hour map. Just the third map is the same. Like the third one they have with the Splatfest. But the other 2 still rotate. Yeah, no. Monitor cable. Let me get a new one. I'm at least an egg defender.
Yeah, egg power is lower than mine.
Yeah, because I've been losing most of mine. Sorry, I can't be lucky like you and always get paired up on winning teams.
Are you sure?
I mean, I get the whole thing, like, oh, if you're losing all your matches, you should consider the common denominator, but at the same time, too, like, I'm only 25% of one team, you know? I can't be responsible for this much losing. You know what I mean? Maybe a couple of them are my fault, but, you know, they can't all be my fault. Ha! Nice bomb ricochet on that one. Damn. I know what I want a gun for, though. It's kind of bold, but if I can somehow get into their little, like, shaft area that closed off early, that would be a huge lead. No, stage 1 containment already imminent, and I'm nowhere close to getting to it. Yeah, I guess the map's designed so that you can't get into the stage 1 sections that close off. Because they seem designed to be purely sniper poachers. And since the central area is the area you're going to be fighting for the end of the match, everyone's already fighting in the center and you can't really get through. Like, the other team has to really suck for you to take their stage 1 contaminated area. Or you have to have, like, a really good crew that can team up together. Ah! Well, I lost it for our team because I couldn't kill the one dude that was in the... There's 3 of us in the dome and 1 of them, and none of us can kill him, so... I'm just as much to blame as the other 2 guys for not being able to kill him. Literally, one dude took out almost an entire team on his own when he was cut off from everyone. Ah! Every Splatfest is the same way. You have the popular team, then you have the team with all the good players on them. Like, that's been a consistent pattern. Whatever team's less popular seems to win more. Yeah, because that actually is one. There's 2 issues with the Splatfest things. Is that you have the teams that you have the fact that people would choose their favorite, waifu rather than the category, and then you have the people that deliberately try to figure out which team's the most popular and join that one, who are like really good players. That actually was a common thing in Splatoon 1, apparently. Of course, there's also just the straight-up fact that I'm not that great myself, and there's the really pro players being queued in together. Like, there's level 70 on their team.
Yeah.
You know? You need a smart TV to go live. Switch. No, you need a computer. I haven't heard of a smart TV that can stream, but I suppose the Android TVs can. Come to think of it, since Android has streaming software. But I use an Elgato in my computer. In fact, not only that, but I have two computers when I stream PC games because it's the best way to stream. I mean, if you're a console gamer, streaming with a PC is inherently the best way anyway, but it's just better to be playing games on something that isn't the same computer you're streaming from. But yeah, I have the Elgato Pro to capture. I mean, if you already, when you're starting streaming, the best thing to try to use is whatever you already have to figure out whether or not you even want to be doing it or not. And then once you decide you like streaming, then spend money. I mean, yeah, your first couple of streams will look really bad, but that's always going to be the case. Like, if for your first stream, if you have an Android phone that can handle it, try streaming on your Android phone first with the YouTube app or the Mixer app or Streamlabs. I don't know, or the Streamlabs app. You know, if you already have it, or if you have a computer, fire up OBS and fire up an emulator or some select with a really low power while you figure out what you need to do to make streaming work. So how did Boss Monster get hit without the alert coming up? And thanks for the follow, people. Huh. So the boss thing works better than the alert. It's a little ridiculous, but okay. Oh, these alerts are going to show up multiple times now. But anyway, thanks for the follow anyway, Own Candle. A level 7's on our team. Someone who's fairly new to the game. Wonderful. Well, that just means the rest of us have to kick that much more ass, right? And they're like, level 99. Damn it! I mean, get levels only can tell you so much. So it just kind of tells you how long people have been playing the game, not necessarily how good they are, but, you know, it is a huge factor in it.
Yeah.
Yay, this map that rarely comes up for some reason. don't have to, though. You don't have to what? What don't I have to do? Got killed by someone named the Neotron. Not a fun name. Friend code, oop. Oh, you mean the code? Yeah, voice commands are pretty sweet. Though you could also type an exclamation point FC to get it too, but more frequently people just ask me and I just do the voice command and that's that. I guess in a way that is a bit more viewer interactive. To be the middleman in all the commands. Thanks, though. Only one of us needs to give the other person the code. Once, if you send me an invite, I just need to accept it. So it's a major improvement over the DS system. In fact, really, the only difference between that and most systems is it just uses an arbitrary number instead of your name. Damn. Pretty much how the whole thing's been going. We need to buy actual ground beef to actually make that mac and cheese stuff, by the way.
Wait, what?
We need to try buying actual ground beef at some point.
Wait, actual what?
Ground beef.
Alright.
Yay! Because this is a Splatfest, I'm going to accept your request after the stream. Since you can't join me anyway, so there's not really much point in rushing it. But yeah, on regular days I do accept friend requests in the middle of the stream so you can join me, but you can't anyway. So but yeah, but I do frequently do with viewers Splatoon and Mario Kart. And we'll definitely be doing a lot of with viewer Smash. And Mario Tennis too, definitely with viewer Mario Tennis. I'm sure that'll be a lot of fun actually. Maybe get some with the viewer Toho Showdown if other people actually have that game.
Splash Battle.
Splash Battle?
Burst. It's called Burst Battle.
Oh, Toho Burst Battle?
Yeah.
Isn't there some other Japanese word in there too?
Probably.
Yeah, I figured, Candle. Yay, different maps. Which I'll probably only be playing on for like 15 minutes or whenever people are actually on to play Left 4 Dead. So I can have time to switch stream names and stuff. I'd already pre-planned before I knew I was doing the Splatfest. I had pre-planned with a couple people to do Left 4 Dead. But I'll probably keep the next Splatfest in mind when it's announced. As well as the other events too, like with the Mario Tennis and other weekend events. The next week is when Kirby comes out, so hopefully you get a day off so we can play together.
Yeah.
I doubt Kirby will be in all. I'm pretty sure Kirby will be couch multiplayer only, though.
Yeah, probably.
Which is fine. Ha! Shut down! Ah! Damn it! Things were going so well. I don't want to say that things were going so well until I died, but when I died was the moment our team started winning. I mean, I looked at the map after I died, and suddenly our ink changed to their ink. Oh wow, I actually pushed through to their side. Not sure how much it helps, but this is a real close one. Woo! I feel like I won this one for our team.
Nice.
Despite being on the bottom, not because I'm pretty sure other people on the team inked a lot of the most stuff, but I'm pretty sure that final push helped. Just because of how damn close that was. Play with you. Yeah, well, you can't really until after the Splatfest. Even if I accept your friend request, I think it'll still be grayed out. Yeah, you can't. Unless we magically get a full team's worth of players, but I gotta start playing Left 4 Dead soon. So unless you happen to own Left 4 Dead. Even then, I'd rather... Of course, if you join the Discord, we can keep in touch, and I announce my streams and all that fun stuff, and sometimes ask for suggestions. Sometimes ask for suggestions from people in the Discord. Yeah, this will probably be the last one, but hey, Geeky Lettuce, you came just in time for the last one I'm gonna do. This is... See, I want to, but I'd already planned... See, last week, before I decided to do the Splatfest, me and a couple dudes planned on doing Left 4 Dead a little bit. And I can't bail out on them. It sucks. It really sucks, but... So if you want my code, and you can type it in while I'm playing, but and maybe we can band together in the next Splatfest or something, or future streams. You play for 2? You mean Left 4 Dead 2? You play 4 too. What did you mean to say there, Giggy? No, so close! I almost made it into their containment chamber. If I was there just a second sooner. And they made it into ours too, that's even worse. I mean, to have the same game. You mean Splatoon? Or Left 4 Dead that I was talking about a moment ago. Or do you just mean all the games we have on Switch? I think I was doing a Looney Tunes skit with someone. We kept circling around this box together, covering the area with ink. I was too distracted by how funny that was to get inside the dome. Oh well. Well, you can check them out. Alright. I may or may not, but regardless, it's gonna be the last Splatoon match for me, unfortunately, but I gotta eat before before the Left 4 Dead session. Can't shoot zombies on a hungry stomach. Empty stomach. And whether or not I do more Splatoon 2 just depends on how long we end up playing Left 4 Dead. So yeah, I appreciate everyone who stopped by, mostly Mixer this time around. I don't really like doing duels. I did duel with my brother once, and this game really isn't designed for duels. It really isn't. I mean, if they release a map, there's really just a little small room, then I will do duels. But that's just the thing, none of the maps are designed for duels. Unfortunately. I can't think of any game mode that would be suitable for it. I mean, maybe tower defense? Or the tower one? But even then, you have to spend time to get to the tower. But I'll still, if you send... I'll still go ahead and accept everyone, though, that sent me a friend request. If you still need the code. Super Mario Kart Odyssey. Oh, Namco Museum. Funny. Why can't you type in my code? I'm the streamer, you're the viewer. I mean... you're the one that cares more than I do. Sorry, what does the word giggity mean?
I don't know.
long as I can look that up before I say it too many times afterwards.
Memes, don't make me.
Okay, Google. What does giggity mean?
According to Wikipedia, he is a neighbor and friend of the Griffin family and is best known for his hypersexuality and his catchphrase, giggity.
That doesn't answer my question. That's a character from Family Guy that happens to say it. That is used when someone makes a remark that was not intentionally sexual, but can be interpreted in a Okay, so giggity is what people use the word kappa for on Switch. So basically,
so it's another version of that's what she said.
Yeah, basically. So, but all giggity is a phrase you blurt out when you're trying to get people to think of something in a sexual manner that wasn't intended to be that way. It's not really bad, but something you should be aware of when you're saying it. Switch name is cool. If I type in your code right. Cool. Oh, it's literally cool, dude. Alright. I'm a boy anyway. Well, I mean... Anyway. Well, thanks everyone for stopping by. I'm gonna be moving on. I'm gonna be stopping for a bit so I can eat something and then switch over to Left 4 Dead. So if you really want to watch that, you can stay tuned. But if you want to go back to watching Splatfest from other people, I wouldn't blame you. I mean, that's why you came here. My Xbox name is cool, dude, but it's 2G. All right. Well, anyway. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Hope to see you around again. I do plenty of Splatoon streams. Of course, someone always comes in when I'm about to stop. But if you want to watch Left 4 Dead gamer, stay tuned. We planned on starting like at a freaking 4, but apparently one of the people that's doing the Left 4 Dead with us is stuck in traffic. Might be stuck in traffic.
And out of gas.
Stuck in traffic, out of gas.
And for some reason, people just kept trying to eat them. Whatever.
Wait, how far away from me is Kirby? No, Kirby hasn't arrived yet. You cannot play the software yet. See, I just have it installed already, but I can't play it yet. Also, I really want to do it with the viewers of this game. So, yeah, if you can... It's not as kinky as it looks.
I don't know.
I mean, the menus are, but the actual gameplay isn't.
Giggity?
The conversation was already somewhat sexual, so I don't think it works in this case.
You're sexual.
Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and peace out.
Most people, if you think about it.
Be streaming Left 4 Dead in about an hour, so also stay tuned on the Discord as well. Peace out, everyone.